Good morning, Kettle Kids, and welcome to your Tuesday, February 2nd, a significant day today. Today is Groundhog Day. Well, you might be wondering, what is Groundhog Day? Is it a day celebrating groundhogs? No! It is actually a day in which a specific famous groundhog named Puxatawny Phil comes out of his burrow, and if he does not see a shadow, it means spring is coming early this year. If he does see his shadow, well, that means 6 more weeks of winter. So what ends up happening is they have this big hubbub with news media. They pull Puxatawny Phil out. They hold him up kind of like baby Simba. And look at the size of this guy. He's a real unit. And you end up finding out what's going on with longer winter or early spring. And you can see this guy. I mean, just look at that handsome face. But what's really going on is that we, through the rotation of the year, we actually have a lot of big holidays on these particular days. February 2nd is Groundhog's Day, May 1st is May Day, August 1st is Llamas, and October 31st is Halloween. Well, why are these days significant together? Because they mark the quarter mark through the year, meaning that actually the equinoxes and solstices are the beginning of each season, whilst these holidays, being today, is halfway through that season. So we're halfway through winter officially today. What does that mean for Puxatawny Phil's record? Well, overall, he is predicted 104 times there would be more winter, 19 times there would be early spring, and 10 times he has just not had anything to say. So, anyways, that means that we are very likely to see a longer winter here just by the way the statistics go, but we can hope for an early spring if you guys want that. Anyways, we've been doing this all the way since 1887, when Puxatawny Phil used to actually walk up to a sign giving a much more specific forecast. But I think that probably ended up being wrong so often that they simplified it so it could be right much more often. Anyways, it's been such a famous holiday that a movie was made in the same name, starring Bill Murray. And really cool fact, Harold Ramis, the guy that ended up playing Egon in the Ghostbusters movie, actually wrote and directed both Groundhog Day and a whole bunch of other really big movies, including the Ghostbuster movies, which was a fact that I just didn't know until I looked it up whilst doing this announcement preparation. Anyways, transitioning a little bit more, I want to congratulate our Employee of the Month for Java Junction Jr., Addison Manchester. Did an awesome job and is really representing the Bills Mafia right there, so way to go for her. And now that we know that, let's put our hands over our heart, find the flag in the room, and please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. All right, Kendall Kids, let's talk about food. We have today a PB&J sandwich with string cheese or soft tacos with salsa, vegetarian beans, corn, apple, and milk. Well, you might be wondering what's going on with that weather, as it has been, again, highly variable. Today we are looking at a high of about 31 degrees, low of 25. Same almost exact forecast tomorrow. Thursday and Friday are the big warm-up, if you remember, and then we're cooling right back down to a high in the mid-20s on Saturday. So there's going to be a very big cold front hitting this weekend. But the interesting part about today is a very high chance of precipitation, meaning we are likely to have some snow. What's going on there that is interesting about that is it is not the regular weather pattern. Right now we are dealing with a nor'easter. That is a weather pattern where the storm is moving actually from the east to the west, so kind of coming backwards over us. That means that New York City, Boston, and a lot more of the Northeast is going to get a huge dumping of snow all the way up into the over 2-foot section for some parts of the Northeast. We are likely only to see a few inches as we are much further to the west. So, predict a little bit of snow coming in right there. But what does that mean about what's going on today with our recess time, outdoor or not? Well, I really can't tell you just yet. You're going to have to listen to your teachers and TAs in the room to find out what is going on there. So please listen to them as to let you know whether the wind chill drops temperature down too far to go outside today. It's going to be, it's right on the cusp as it stands. But always remember to dress appropriately. Make sure you've got hats, gloves, mittens, boots on, because it will most definitely be, as it's right on the edge of whether you can go outside, cold out there. So let's end our announcements the right way, that Kendall mission statement. The mission of the Kendall Central School District to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and to compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Well, I hope you guys have a terrific Tuesday, and if I don't get a chance to see you, remember to stay colorful, Kendall.